Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. It's week 15 in the NFL. We are talking with Jeff Cadillac from jeffcadillac.com. He's the second game he's chosen this week, Houston, Indianapolis. Interesting because there's no market-wide line for this game yet. There's a lot of injury concerns that are keeping the market from hanging a number yet, but Jeff Cadillac has a pick on the game. He will take the opening number that is market-wide when it comes out, whenever that is, might be Friday. Jeff Cadillac tells me that he has a lot to say about this game, so buckle in and sit back. Jeff Cadillac, what's your take on this Houston, Indianapolis?
It's a very interesting game, only if you're a fan of the AFC South. I mean, obviously, whoever wins the AFC South, they're definitely one and done. I don't see them going too far. But these two teams seem to lead the top of the AFC South, and it could decide whether or not either team goes to the playoffs. We all know Houston, last 2 weeks, they lost at Buffalo. They got blown out by, New England on Sunday night. Let's put it this way. New England was toying with them. You got J.J. Watt over there. He's playing with one arm, but the rest of the defense has to pick up the slack. I saw, J.J. Watt was immobilized by that offensive line of New England, and the rest of the defense wasn't picking up the slack at certain times. But then again, they were playing against a bad old, New England offensive line, which protects Brady at all costs. So, you're playing against a tough line. I can understand that. This week, they should have a better chance of getting to the quarterback. But remember also, on Houston now, you got the quarterback Hoyer. He suffered a concussion and bruised ribs. Right now, he is out for this game. You have T.J. Yates, who's coming in, who's going to be playing. This is not some guy who's just a plain rookie. I happen to like him in this situation because he's played some games this year. He's won a couple of games. He's also won a playoff game in the past for the Houston Texans as well. So this is not just some rookie coming off the bench and saying, hey, I'm going to play a game or so and see what happens. What fears me a little bit is the running game for Houston. The Houston running game is pretty stagnant ever since Arian Foster had gone out, out for the year. It's basically running by committee back there. So I'm a little worried about that. But if T.J. Yates gets enough time behind in the pocket and he sees the different, zones and defenses that Indianapolis is throwing him, I think he can make some things happen. And I like his situation here this weekend. Now, on Indianapolis' side, we all know they got blown out twice in the last 2 weeks. Ridiculous. By Jacksonville, they lost, and also by Pittsburgh. 45-10 Pittsburgh, 51-16 by Jacksonville. I mean, that's unbelievable. I mean, they got outscored 41-3 in the second half. I mean, who are they playing here that they got blown out? Hasselbeck got knocked around like a pinball last weekend, and Charlie Whitehurst had to come in and actually play a few series. So, Indianapolis right now, they're looking old, they're looking beat up, and they're not playing well. And you can't do this this late in the season and think that you're going to have any success come playoff time or even make the playoffs for Indianapolis's concern. It just doesn't look really good for Indianapolis. I don't know why the odds makers are waiting on the line here, because to be honest with you, it doesn't matter whether Hasselbeck or Charlie Whitehurst plays for Indianapolis. I think Houston is going to bounce back here. If Houston is getting points, you definitely take them here at Indianapolis. If Houston is laying, let's say, 3 on the road at Indianapolis, I would definitely take Houston again. I mean, if it's some crazy line where Indianapolis is getting like 10, 14 points, then I would take Indianapolis. But if it's a reasonable line here, you got to take Houston. They're the better team. T.J. Yates is a good quarterback. He just hasn't gotten enough chances in the NFL, and he has proven himself with this offense. And I think whatever the line opens up, you got to look at it and say, hey, Houston's going to go into Indianapolis, not only win, but cover the game.
All right, well, we need an official pick from you, Jeff, so it's fine for you to say that you only like Houston up to a certain line, but what line is that? Can't say reasonable. That's not acceptable.
Okay, well, I would take Houston in this game to beat Indianapolis.
No. But what I'm saying is, this is a betting show. Jeff Cadillac, at what line would you take Houston up to?
I would take Houston up to 8 points.
Up to 8 points. So if Houston is -8 or lower, that will be your pick on the game. And if it's over 8, you would take Indianapolis?
Correct.
Okay, thanks so much, Jeff Cadillac. Give a plug for jeffcadillac.com.
Okay, jeffcadillac.com. I analyze all the games in this game extensively on my website for free. And also I'm on Twitter with my best bet of the week, Jeff Cadillac 1.
Thanks so much, Jeff.